Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. Clicked on to long range weather forecast discussion for March 9th to 23rd. For March 3rd to the 19th, we have above normal heights here that stretch from Siberia all the way to Greenland. See, these positive height anomalies are very strong. And we have a trough in the west and also that builds into the northeast. So we get in through the days here. You see it builds into the northeast. And we have above normal heights zone of flow across the south. Now, during this forecast period, the significant weather event, we'll go back here, 9th. We have this system here that will be moving through the west, from the west into the plains, bringing snow to the northern plains. And then we go forward into the period, and then we start watching the northeast. And this is GFS. And this has probably snow going over to rain and maybe back to snow on Saturday. And then we'll look at the GFS, the European ensembles, or the terministics, I'm sorry. And GFS, look, it's more to the south, suppressed, no snow. And then we'll look at the European ensembles. These are the ensembles. Has a little bit, but not as much as a GFS. And we look at the NavGem. It has snow. The 540 line is way down here across the south, with the coastal low over here. We got to see if this comes together. It's still days away. And then we'll look at the Canadian. Has some snow again, but the GFS has the most and showing more of a mess again across portions of the northeast. This also brings a threat of heavy rain to the south. You can see right here. We'll take a look at the GFS. More rain, which they don't need any more rain. And so with that, we'll have above normal precipitation for the west coast and portions of the plains into the Midwest. And the west will experience a moderation trend in temperatures. And that will happen as we have this ridge and a Pacific flow into the region. Now we're looking at the period for March 14th to the 18th. Now we have the positive height anomalies across the high latitudes begin to wane. They're not as strong as they were in the previous period, and this ridge kind of lifts to the north. And we have a trough here that moves into the northeast, into the northwest, and in the east. Above normal heights here still. And we have a ridge here that builds in from the Eastern Pacific into the southern plains. So with that, I'm calling for below normal temperatures here, and I'm calling for anomalies of 4 to 6 degrees below normal, above normal temperatures here, with anomalies of 4 to 6 degrees above normal for precipitation. Calling for above normal precipitation here and along the east coast, southeast. And the probability of above normal precipitation is as high as 56% here across California and near 40% elsewhere in the above normal regions. Look at the period from March 19th to the 23rd. We have a trough over Alaska into the northwest and in the east. And we have a ridge that'll be off the California coast. Some of the models bring it into the Southern Rockies and across California. So I'm calling for a little change in temperature anomalies from the previous period, and for precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation here, and the probability of occurrence is 35%. And a little lower across the south, being 35% along the west coast here, and about 30% elsewhere. And we have below normal precipitation for this region here. Probability of occurrence is 35%. That's the long range weather forecast discussion from March 9th to the 23rd. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.